Sunday morning, everybody.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, people.
Are you done talking now?
Okay, hold on.
Where are you going with this?
Okay, here's where I'm going with this. You're a very bad director. That's us losing views right now because of what you just said. Oh no, we're back to you being mad.
It might open up your eye, your third eye.
Oh, it's going to open up all your eyes.
Wake up, America!
Good Sunday morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, and happy anniversary.
Happy
baby.
anniversary to you too. We have been married for 12 years. 12. You owe me a jinx. You owe me a pop.
You owe me a pop. 12 years is a long time.
Yes,
We've actually been together for longer than that.
A lot longer.
But we've
than that.
only been married for 12 years.
Yes.
And today is our
12
years.
very quick years. It's gone by fucking fast.
12 years has gone by super fast.
Really
it's
fucking
insane how
fast.
12 years has gone by. So, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Let's go ahead and cheers to our cups there.
Okay. Anyway.
By the way, my sister brought this cup for my husband, and I decided to use it. It's an It cup. It's pretty cool. I don't know where she got it, but it's very, very cool. It says we all float down here, and it has the cloud on here. And on the other side, it just has the It. Anyways, I thought it was cool.
It's
I
a
would
mug.
show you.
Thank you, Linda, but it is a mug.
I think it's cool. She got me one, but it's not like a mug, so I couldn't drink out of it, but it's a really, really cool cup.
Okay.
Anyways.
What the fuck is it then? Is it a vase?
No, it's like a cup, but it doesn't have a handle on it, and it has like it has a pentagram on it,
Okay.
and it says it's purple and it has a pentagram on it, and it says it has a saying on it. I can't remember what the hell it is, but anyways, it's cool too. I have it in my makeup room.
It's a vase.
It's not a vase; it's a cup.
You put flowers in it. It's
Either
a fucking vase.
I'm excited.
Anyways, you have something you want to talk about for a change.
Yeah,
and
so-
not just me fucking coming up with everything.
No, well, you actually showed it to me, and I had no idea, and it freaked me out. So,
I did bring it to your attention,
Yes,
so I
you
guess
did.
technically it still counts as me doing the research. on it.
Absolutely. So if you haven't watched Black Mirror on Netflix,
Yes.
you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But there's a certain episode, and I can't remember what it's called.
I think it's called Nosedive.
Oh, is it called Nosedive?
Don't quote me on it, but I think it's called Nosedive.
I'll put it down here. That way you guys know what it's called. It's my favorite episode.
It is
on
your
fucking
favorite.
Black Mirror.
You have watched that episode.
It's about
I don't know
social
how
media.
many fucking times.
Yeah.
It's a good episode. I'm not going to lie. In my honest opinion, is it one of the best fucking
It's
episodes?
probably not one of the
No.
best, but it's just one of my favorites.
But
It's a good one.
it's a
and
good
it's
one.
about like everybody having a social score, and if your social score goes down beneath a certain point, then you can no longer like get into work or get into a grocery store or buy things.
Well, you
Like,
can, but you can't. I think
no,
what
you can't. It doesn't.
they don't let you travel, for example.
Right, and if you do travel, you have to travel like low class. And everybody knows what you have because it kind of like pops up. If you watch Black Mirror, you know that it's really, really like scientific kind of. So it like shows all of like everything that people have, like their social status, just out.
Yeah, it's based the whole
Why are you
premise.
laughing at me?
It's very scientific. The whole premise of Black Mirror is based roughly around like technology, the horrors of technology, right?
Right.
Now, we all know that technology does have some good, I guess, basis to it.
The premise
but
of the show
there is a
this
dark
girl,
side.
This girl is really into social media. She's trying to get her social score up, and she ends up really fucking herself over.
True. It's
By
more.
the end
It's
of the
more
show,
along the
she
lines.
winds up in jail. They take her social score away.
It's more along the lines of instead of having a credit score,
You have a social score.
you have a social score. Is what it is.
And so when you told me that China has implemented this and has been doing this,
It blew my
I
mind
about
too.
lost my
I was like,
shit.
Okay. So I read on it.
You have to
I
let me
heard
know
about
if
it.
you knew about this, and I guess it's
Yeah,
been
it's
going
been going
on
on
for
since,
quite
like,
a while.
2015.
That's a long time.
Yes.
Right.
So I read about it and I was just like, oh shit. And immediately I thought, that's your favorite fucking episode.
Right.
So therefore, I let you know, like, hey, your favorite episode? China's like,
Living that.
oh, well, let's just do that.
So yeah, so basically China has taken that and said, we're going to do this.
Yeah, thank you, Black Mirror.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so they basically score their citizens by a social rating.
Yes,
and if your
everybody-
social rating goes down,
everybody-
you can't buy a vehicle. You can't get certain groceries are expensive.
Well,
and
the way that from what I understand, the way that it works is
it's fucking nuts. And I hope
it's
that the
fucking
United
nuts.
States doesn't fucking get on that bandwagon.
No,
I like the show, but I don't want to have to do that.
Here's the thing. I'm a fucking asshole. I'm not planning on not being an asshole just because, you know, I want my social score to go up.
At work by the community.
You are a social fucking butterfly. I'm not even a social grub.
I'm definitely not a butterfly.
You are a social fucking butterfly.
Either way,
you will go to the store and you will
very
sit there
awkward.
and put on the cheesiest fucking grin,
But that doesn't
and you will
matter.
look at people. That's the premises of the show.
But it doesn't
and you will
matter.
sit there and be like, hi, hi,
just think-
oh hey, hey.
I do
And me,
not
I'm just
do
like,
that cheesiness.
you can get pretty bad sometimes. And I'm just sitting there like, well, who the fuck was that?
Either way, China
I see
has
people,
implemented
even when I
this,
see
and
people in the fucking store that I may recognize, I'm just kind of like this. Oh, hey. And then that's it.
you are not.
Oh, so much.
I
And
feel
you
like
know,
you think that you're something that you're not. You're actually a lot nicer than what you think you are. Anyways,
that's because you love
China
me.
has implemented this, and so what they do is they have somebody that comes around to your society area and
Designated.
and ask people how you are, and they make sure that you are being a nice person. It's a way to make sure that everybody is nice and nobody's bad.
Yeah, everybody
Because
starts
if
out.
you end up having a score lower than a certain score, you can't buy a vehicle. You can't. You know, your
hold on.
groceries are higher. Your gas bill is going to be higher.
So the way that it is everybody starts out with, say, 1,000 points.
right.
All right? Everybody's equal. Everybody. As the baseline is 1,000 fucking
This is
points.
what you read, anyways.
Yes. Everything's 1,000 fucking points. So basically, if you do good deeds in front of people and their representative comes around and is like, hey, you know, how's so-and-so doing? And they're like, oh, he helped fucking so-and-so with their groceries, right? They're going to be like, great. So he's a good guy. And everybody else is like, yeah, he's a great fucking guy. Helps out with everybody. And they're like, well, let's give him a boost in points. But then if they're like, well, Dave over there, you know, he lets his dog shit in the sidewalk. Everybody steps in it. We hate Dave. Okay? Then the community person that goes around asks everybody else, hey, what do you guys think of Dave? Oh, you mean the guy lets his dog shit and everybody steps in? We hate Dave.
Right.
Then they're like, oh, well, we're dropping Dave down.
See, I don't like that.
No,
I don't like
it's bullshit.
that because you could be an absolutely great person, but somebody could be completely mad, or you could like make somebody like a community mad because of what you said or what you did, or you know, not even realizing that you've done that, and then your social score drops. It makes I don't.
And if your social score drops,
we should not implement this for our citizens. This is ridiculous. It will not work.
the thing is like if your social score drops below 1,000, okay, that makes you ineligible.
I just think it's just a weird concept.
Good on, say, certain different types of transportation.
Like you can't fly on a plane.
Fly on a plane,
Get on a bus,
even like maybe get on over there, like certain trains and shit. You have to then thus rent a car. Which the funny fucking thing is that in that Black Mirror episode, she couldn't fly. So
she had to rent a car.
She had to rent a car. And there's an actual person that literally tried to get on a plane, said, nah, your social score is below 1,000.
You only have like,
and he was this dude was below 1,000 by like 2 points. So he was like 998 points, right? So they're like,
At what point are we going to stop allowing social media to ruin our lives?
And the answer to that is never.
Well, we need to. We need to take control of
social
our lives
media
again.
Ain't going anywhere.
Well, I get
People
that,
are going
but we
to
can't just be like, we're just going to allow this
motherfuckers.
kind of shit to happen to us. We're just gonna just fall in line like little lemmings and just do what everybody else does just because for shits and giggles. Like, that's ridiculous. Some people work in areas where people are always mad at them, myself included. So I cannot allow this to happen. Why is that so funny?
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
We have a house, right?
I get that, but still, I want to buy groceries.
But here's the thing. With the points, I shouldn't even, because that would affect us either way. because over there, if you do have a house and you do have a loan out, they give you higher interest rates.
Right.
And they actually spike your
right.
payments.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Your payments on, say, loans or mortgages due to this social credit score.
You have to let me know what you guys think about this. Please put it down in the description if you've heard about it, what you think about it.
I didn't hear about it.
If you would be excited.
It's been going on for 4 years.
If the United States went ahead and took upon this craziness, I think it's ridiculous. I don't think that we should do this. But you know how the United States always follows other countries.
Sometimes.
You know? They do for the
Sometimes.
most part, you know. Well, in like fashion and shit like that. So, and in social media stuff. So, if China is doing it, at some point, the United States is going to take this on. You know what I mean? It's going to happen.
You really think so?
I'm not like 100% sure, but I'm going to say.
I mean, number one,
happen.
I do believe it's
I think
unconstitutional to do
it's a
that.
ridiculous thing to do to your communities.
Oh, it is.
You know,
You're trying to get
based on
you're
what
trying
somebody else
what you're
thinks
trying
about them. You can. I mean, that's
yeah.
that's
What they're
unfair.
trying to create there is more of a hive mind where everybody
It's
wants
the same.
to.
Everybody
wants to be the same.
Right.
Everybody has to be happy. You can't be an individual. Everybody's working to the same common goal, which sometimes that's fine. But in the grand scheme of things, it takes away your individuality.
Yeah, if you are an angry
It's
person,
it's a terrible.
You should be allowed to be an angry person.
Yes,
if you're a
of
happy
course.
person, you should be allowed, shouldn't have to put on.
I will
a fake
never be
face.
the guy that follows suit. I can't do it.
My husband just fucked us.
I can't. I did.
You did.
I did. I just fucked us. If this ever came to be here in the United States, holy shit, we don't make enough money.
Right.
We don't make enough money for my attitude.
No, you would literally have to check yourself like all the time. You would have to.
You know what it is? I get my way. I get my favorite thing in the whole wide world. I don't ever have to leave the house.
Just, but your wife is poor.
Don't let me leave the house.
The only good
And
thing
we
about
get to
that
keep the
would be
motherfucker.
that I would just be
You let me
because
outside
we
those
wouldn't have
fucking-
money to buy
Listen,
fucking food.
you let me outside those fucking doors, you're putting me out in public. You know how I am in fucking public. You put me out there in fucking public, you're the one that cost us our fucking everything we own and everything we love.
It's just a strange concept.
I think it's a terrible concept.
It's almost like being in the Twilight Zone.
I just didn't know that this shit was honestly going on since 2015.
It's insane. It's insane.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So
what was your next topic? Because that was my topic, and I thought it was
actually that was a topic. That was my topic that you stole from me. That you said you were going to bring onto the show.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's fine. It's fine. It's
Thank you
fine.
for the topic.
It's fine. Your social score in my eyes have gone down a lot, but it's fine. It's fine. But no, there were some people that would also have some lower social scores at this McDonald's. And the funny thing is they didn't say what McDonald's this happened at because it happens at every fucking McDonald's.
What are you talking about?
This woman lost her fucking mind. Okay, it's not. The funny thing is, it's happening at quite a bit of McDonald's from what I've seen. But this woman has had enough. She lost her mind. She went in. All the bitch wanted was a McFlurry. That's all. So where am I going with this?
The McDonald's ice cream machine's never working.
It's never working.
Right.
How many times has anybody gone into a fucking McDonald's late at night and just said, "I want a shake"? Right? I want a McFlurry. I want whatever. I want a frozen treat.
That's when you go to the grocery store, buy fucking milk.
But here's the thing.
Go home and make your
Here's the thing.
shake.
Is that I think this woman went to not just one McDonald's. I think
she went to a couple.
I think she went to a few.
She was determined.
She wanted
to
this fucking McFlurry, right? And I've had a McFlurry. They're all right. They're pretty tasty.
I can take it or I don't care.
A Blizzard. I mean, just take your ass to DQ. A Blizzard's way better than a fucking
Sonic.
McFlurry.
You can get better ice cream at Sonic than you can at McDonald's.
Yeah. Anyways, she gets there. I think she's just hit the fucking wall, and she's like, I want a fucking McFlurry. And they're like, oh,
sorry.
Guess what?
Our machines are broken.
The machine is broken. And she went fucking ballistic. I mean, she was grabbing anything she could get her hands on, chairs, everything. She was throwing it at the employees. Over a McFlurry. She jumped she went full psycho.
Can somebody please tell me, when did we as a society decide to just go at people for no reason at all? I've had that stuff happen to me
answer that
all day
question.
long at work.
I can easily answer that question for you. It's when McDonald's lies and says that the ice cream machine is down when we all know it's not down.
I mean, what? when is it okay to just take your frustrations out on somebody? Just go to fucking Walmart. It's open 24 hours. Go get you a fucking ice cream and make a milkshake.
I want that person to make me my frozen fucking treat. That's why everybody's storming Area 51, motherfuckers. I've seen the memes. That's where all the workable ice cream machines that McDonald's has, they're all at Area 51. I just don't
understand it. Like, seriously, that's your fight? Like, that's what made you lose your mind?
Some people have a very short fucking fuse.
I have, like, a limited fuse. But my fuse is for, like, things that are more, like, along the lines of, like, behavior.
Moral.
Yeah, moral behavior. You know, not...
I've seen your fuse. Your
not
fuse,
a fucking milkshake.
Your fucking fuse is... Compared to mine, your fuse is infinite.
I can handle a lot. I can take a lot of shit. I can take a lot of shit in. All day long at work,
as soon as there is some kind of moral, like, problem, anytime there's something that it's you can tell humanity is like going down the shitter, right? Where people are fucking other people in a bad way.
Like, no more.
That's when you get really upset, and I get it. I get just as upset. My fuse, though, is. You didn't put your blinker on when you change lanes.
Right. That makes me mad too. But I'm not going to go into a McDonald's and ruin those people's day. I mean, because they couldn't make me a McFlurry.
You know what the funny thing is I saw it and I was like, I get it. I'm sorry. How many times, though? How many fucking times has anybody gone into a fucking McDonald's, right? And just said, can I please have this fucking item? And it's not like they take the item off the board so that you see it and you're like, oh, I can't have that. Right? You're just like, I want this fucking item. And then you're like, can I have the said item? And they say,
no, sorry, bitch.
Our machine's down for the night. And it's like, what the fuck does that mean? So it's just broken for tonight?
What's happening is they clean the machine and they
don't want to restart it up.
I'm not going to restart it for your McFlurry because I don't have a line of people asking for McFlurries right now. So I'm not going to do this just for you.
Okay, but McDonald's should make a fucking commercial that says, da-da-da-da-da, we don't make McFlurries after 9 o'clock at night.
And if you want an ice cream cone, don't come here.
Don't come here. Right? Like, put that shit out there.
But that's kind of like common knowledge. That's common knowledge. Like, you don't go into a restaurant
right before they close. Don't do that.
You know, don't order a pizza from a pizza place before they're closing. Like, there's certain, like, I mean, normal people don't do this
honestly,
shit. Because people that have, like, no morals do that kind of shit.
I won't even send food back. I won't.
Right.
I won't.
No, you just sort of just like, I'd rather not get fucking spit or, you know, feces in my meal.
Anything. I want no bodily fluids.
I totally agree. I'm just like, I'll just...
Other than my damn own saliva in my fucking
Unless
food.
you can see them making it, like at Qdoba or something, I'd rather not be like, no, I don't want that. I'll just eat it. Just fucking choke that shit down.
Yeah. I mean, when you go out, you're rolling the dice anyway.
You are. You're totally rolling the dice.
You're rolling the fucking dice.
But if it's backstage where you can't see them making your shit and you're being an asshole, you better believe something is going in your milk.
Yes.
Something is going.
I don't care how nice you are.
No.
You could be like, yeah, see, I didn't want this cooked, medium. I wanted it medium rare. And this is just overcooked for me.
So at that point,
you can be so fucking polite.
Offended.
And at that point, yes, you fucked up.
Because Cook already has a million things going on.
So now they got to get this plate and be like,
this bitch doesn't like what she did. So I'm going to lick her shit, put it on there, and then I'm going to give it back to her. Like, just assume that's what's happening if you're sending
That's what I assume.
Yeah, exactly.
I assume that shit right off the bat. We've
all watched Waiting. I mean, if you haven't watched Waiting, watch Waiting.
That's a documentary. That's not a comedy. It's literally a documentary
it's
on
the truth.
Like, this is how you treat or how you should treat
your
the help
staff,
when yes, exactly.
Your wait staff. I mean, they work hard.
They do work hard.
And they work hard for a little amount of money, and for the most part, they're being treated like shit
and people don't
for
tip.
No reason at all.
We tip. Believe that. We tip. They love us.
God, I think we got really off topic. So what was the next conversation?
That was all I fucking had. I've been searching. I've been scouring the fucking news, and there's really not, other than some bad shit still going on. but I don't like to fucking talk about that stuff. I don't like to give
right.
that shit a fucking platform.
Right.
And I won't. I just don't fucking do it.
Right.
If like good comes out of that, I'll happily fucking, tell you about it, and then we'll talk about it.
Right.
But for the most part, as far as like anything weird or crazy going on, not really.
I'm excited for October because we have like some really.
I did
cool
want to talk.
things
You know what? I did
about
want to talk.
October.
I did want to talk. I did want to talk to you about that. So we have been kind of battling back and forth on whether our video should be long or short, and we're just going to kind of play it by ear.
Yeah, it depends.
But in October, we really want to dive into just like some scary shit.
Deep dive into stuff.
And so I personally have had some shit happen to me growing up throughout, since I was a child throughout the years that have been. I'm a total believer in paranormal ghost activity, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I've had shit happen to me,
And every
personally
possible-
happen to me, and a lot of people are just like, whatever. I don't believe in ghosts. Until it happens to you, I get it. But since we've been together, we've had some shit happen.
I like that all the time.
I think that whatever the fuck has been bothering me since I was little,
Has
piggybacked
followed
on my
you, yeah.
bitch ass all these years.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be really cool to do like the whole month of October to
Right.
do like specials on certain things. I want to talk about like the black-eyed children.
Well, it's not just that, but we also live in Wyoming, and
Right.
yes, Wyoming itself.
It's a rural area. Rural area.
You got it. So Wyoming itself is maybe small it's a big state,
Right.
but it's population wise it's small.
Right.
But there's a lot
There's
of
a lot of
fucking
stuff that's happened.
dark history
Yeah.
that has happened here.
So let us know if there's anything that you guys want us to touch up on this series, but we're really excited for October because October is my favorite month.
I love
Halloween is my favorite
I
holiday.
love it.
I love all the little kids coming to our house.
Yes, you do. I don't really care about none of that
I
shit.
love
We live in
trick-or-treaters.
Wyoming, so the funny thing is that trick-or-treaters all look the same.
They're
And then
always
when
in
I say
coats,
when
yeah.
I say they all look the same, they all dress the same, as in they have different costumes, but
They're
because
super bundled up.
it gets so cold
Right.
here, everybody's wearing
always
snow boots,
The day of Halloween, we get the first snowstorm.
or at least a week up.
Right. Mhm.
So every kid's dressed up in a puffy fucking coat and snow
But
boots.
they're super cute, and I'm always excited about it.
Yeah, you do. You love it,
I
and
love
I'm
Halloween.
glad you love it.
I
But
love
anyway, we've also come from different areas of California that have had some pretty sketchy pasts as well.
Right.
So we'd like to touch up on a lot of that stuff.
We may have more videos in October than we do throughout the rest of the months. Because we might have more videos.
What are you saying? We're going to have a Sunday morning on a Wednesday?
We might. It just depends on, if we have more topics to talk about. I think it'd be kind of exciting just because I love October so much. And
I really do. Halloween is my
right.
fucking
so
favorite.
if we can get in more videos just in October, we might do that just for shits and giggles, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah. All
But
right.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got too. I'm super
All right, guys.
excited. So
Well, we will.
shall talk to you guys next Sunday. Happy anniversary one more time.
Happy anniversary, baby. I love you, and don't ever interrupt me again. All right. Bye.
Bye.